Welcome back to more Lord of the Rings Online. In this episode, I am going to be doing the epic battle, the defense of Minas Tirith. I'm going to be doing this solo, and I'm going to be getting a platinum on it. As well, I will be getting a platinum on all of the possible side quests that can come up on this mission. As you probably know, you don't get every side quest in one instance of the battle. So what I'll do is I'll run through the entire epic battle, get a platinum on all the quests that I get in there, and then I'll do some editing and put on all the other possible quests at the end of this episode. So that way, this is a nice self-contained episode that you can use as a walkthrough, or just enjoy me showing every single quest you can get on the solo version and how to get a platinum on it. So I am doing this as part of the epic from the last episode, but let me go ahead and pull up my menu here, and we'll go ahead and get started with the defense of Minas Tirith. The war for Gondor begins as the host of Minas Morgul and Mordor make for Minas Tirith. So let's do this. It's my first time doing this quest, so I might do a little bit of editing if I fail a few times. You won't know though, because we're going to jump in there for the actual run. Let's go. The war for Gondor begins as Sauron armies marches for Minas Tirith. Can the men of Gondor master their fears before the enemy claims the White City?
I am glad you have come at this dark hour, my friend. Sauron's armies have encircled the city, and now only battle can decide the fate of Gondor. The strength of men shall be tested this day. Let us hope we have done enough to ensure that their courage does not falter. The Prince of Dol Amroth and the Lords of Gondor have gathered in the tower above. Come, we must meet them before the battle is joined.
So you have about 5 minutes to prepare for this battle. You could speed it up by talking to Gandalf downstairs, but I do like to take the 5 minutes to prepare. It's not necessary. It's just the way I like to do it to make things a little bit more relaxed. So this epic battle occurs in 2 phases. The first phase, you fight on this wall here. And the second phase, you're going to fight on the other wall on that side. And there are a possible of 3 side quests per phase of the battle. And what I like to do is I like to prepare by setting all these guys on target priority warriors and also putting them on 2-hand stance if possible. The only weird thing is that this group here, you can't put them on 2-hand stance for whatever reason. I'm not sure why, but that's just the way it is. But you can make them target warriors. Alright, let me put that guy on 2-hand. And then, yeah, put that guy on 2-hand already. Perfect. Just need to get this guy set on warriors. Alright. And now I'm going to switch to engineer so I can mess with the catapult up here. What I like to do with this catapult is upgrade the damage and the speed on it. You don't need to upgrade the defense, because nobody's going to be coming up here to damage it. And you don't need to upgrade the range on it, because it already has enough range on its own, being so high up on the wall here. Gonna go ahead and load a spread shell. And let me put a leeching powder on it as well. Let me switch back to officer. And I'm going to start ordering the guards here on this side. Again, I do want to put them on target priority warriors and 2-hand stance. 2-hand stance will just help them kill enemies quicker. And then while I'm recuperating the cooldown on that, I'm going to aim this catapult all the way to the left. What I like to do is once the battle actually starts, I like to fire off 1 shot just to speed things up a little bit. And then I like to reset the catapult so that it's aiming towards the middle, just in case I get the Mumakil side quest. Now, you could do 2 shots in the beginning once the battle starts, but the reason I like to do 1 is because, well, I'll talk about that in a bit. I basically want sometimes to be able to kill some enemies on my own, because for this epic battle, I'm actually going to be using the Vanguard. And so I need to get my kill streak up a little bit. Alright, let me get this guy on warriors. And then let me get him on two-hand stance. And you'll know when the battle's about to begin because there will be some dialogue. Once that dialogue starts, you still have about 50 seconds or so you don't have to rush too much. Even if you don't get all these guys set, it's not that big of a deal. You'll have time in between the different phases of the battle. But it's kind of nice to get it all done at once. There's only this guy left here.
Mithrandir, you have come just in time. Their forces wield all manner of weapons, and great towers of which I have never seen the like loom above them all. They do not march yet, but I see their ranks shifting restlessly. It cannot be long now.
The enemy wields many weapons, but none greater than fear.
You inspire hope even in the darkest of times, Mithrandir. The men of Gondor shall be honored to fight at your side.
I shall stand beside you then, and keep your men from despair.
The din of the enemy's armies grows louder still. We must move now.
It's time. They will not wait any longer.
So it is, so it is. I cannot even have a few words with these fine men before the enemy would see me slain. Well, I will let my axe speak for me then.
My men await my command. Dwyn here, call your sons and let us go. Dwyn, Derafin, the time for scouting is over. Follow me onto the wall. At once, father. Derafin, stop wasting your arrows and get in position. Call it a waste, brother. I've done more to thin their numbers than all this talk.
Okay, so now I'm going to switch on over to Vanguard, and I'm going to get my kill streak up. I like to set a bear trap here. The reason I'm worried is because there is an optional side quest in which you get an epic foe that comes out this way, and you have to kill him within 30 seconds to get the platinum rank, which is very, very difficult. It is surprisingly difficult to do that. And so I like to have that trap there to do a little bit more damage, and then I like to switch to Vanguard so that I can hopefully use one of the skills that increases the incoming damage to an enemy by 50%. But in order to get that, I need to be able to kill 4 of these. I need to get the killing blow on them. But all these guys are killing them on my behalf. Yeah, I need to get all the way to this right here, Rending Bark. So I think I need to kill 4. But these guys are getting all the killing shots, which is frustrating. Alright, yeah, I've only gotten 1 killing blow. Oh no, this is so bad. Alright, I got two kills. Alright, hopefully, yeah, I got that kill as well. And I got that kill, good. So I can get this in case I get the epic foe quest. I'm ready to go, so I'm just gonna hang out here. The other thing I like to do is have this guy set. That way, if I get that foe, I can immediately put him on damage and haste, so these guys do more damage. And then I'm gonna pop everything. Recklessness, I'm gonna put in my battle preparation, I'm gonna get Gambit set up. It's basically gonna be a massive DPS race, and it is much more difficult than you imagine. At least for me, because I don't have very good burst damage. So every little bit helps, man. It's hard to get platinum on this one for me. If you're like a hunter or a captain or something, you can do pretty good burst damage, and it's not that big of a deal. But for me, I've been struggling with it. So the first quest should be popping up any second now. If you do 2 catapult shots in the beginning, you basically have no time. Like, as soon as you get down here, the quest pops.
I see him.
There, yep, so this is going to be it.
He's climbed onto the wall. We must avenge him.
Yep, there he is, and I'm going to pop this thing on him. And then get a Desolation.
The will of your master holds
Oh, man, come on.
Be gone.
Come on, come on. Yeah, you got 30 seconds to kill him. And I think I got him. I think... What did I get? What did I get? Did I get platinum? I got platinum. Thank God, I got platinum. Yes! So happy. So now, let me switch back to officer.
Look to the fields! A siege tower of the enemy approaches!
So now for this siege tower thing... Well, let me get these guys healing. For the siege tower, you're going to get basically 3 grappling hooks that are going to tether the tower into place, and you have to destroy all of them. And then you have to go on the tower and burn it.
And lessen their burden on the wall.
So yeah, there are going to be 3 of these little grappling hook things. Oh, and this guy is attacking that barricade. Not good. Okay, let me get this one. Alright, and then there should be one more on the other side here. I don't understand why these guys are not fighting. They're just getting, like, absolutely destroyed.
Make haste! Assail the tower and set it aflame!
Alright, so yeah, let me go on here. Hopefully those guys can take care of everything. That spiked barricade took a lot of damage, but I don't think it's going to fall. So yeah, once you get the 3 grappling hooks, you can come on here. You can do these powder kegs. There will be 3 of them. Here's the last one.
The tower burns! Escape to the
And you have a little bit of time to get out of here. Yeah, I need to start repairing this barricade because it's taken a lot of damage for whatever reason. I'm not sure why, but it's just the way it is. And yeah, you can attack while you're repairing it. I forgot about that. Let me keep repairing. Yeah, see, like, I don't know, it's kind of bugged out. The guys aren't attacking. So they just sit here getting free hits on this barricade. So basically just waiting for this first wave to end. Once you've done the side quest, once you've done the tower, then you're basically good to go. They're all coming in on this side. I think we'll be okay. I think I can put a banner down, can I? Like an engineer banner? How does this work? I never really used the banners that well. But I think hopefully that should make it a little faster for me to repair this thing. At this point, it's pretty juicy, so it shouldn't be a big deal. Yeah, this is odd. They're all only coming in on one side. Something seems a little weird about this this go around on this epic battle. At this point, you could go up and use the catapult to speed it up, but I'm just making sure that this platinum run goes okay and that I get platinum, because I have tried a few times and failed, and I'm trying to get this episode done. It's mainly the side quests that got me. Like, those epic foe side quests have really screwed me over. Everything's okay here. These guys look nice and healthy. Yeah, it's weird. They're all on one spot there. They're all coming in on one spot. I'm going to move this catapult all the way to the right. Looks like the first wave is done.
To aid the other defenders. The hope of Gondor cannot falter.
Alright, so I think I'm doing okay here. Right, let's see. Yeah, once this starts, I'm going to shoot once. Already got everything. I need to crank, don't I? Of course I need to crank. And then we'll see what side quest I get during the second wave. It could be another epic foe. So that's what I'm going to prepare for. I'm going to prepare to do as much DPS as I possibly can. And then we'll kind of see. And again, I only don't want to do one shot, because if I do two, it'll go too fast. And then this epic foe, I believe, comes in right around here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Vanguard. And then I can put these guys on damage as well if he does come in. So I just want to have that popped up. Yeah, he comes in somewhere around here. Maybe in between these two groups. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I want to get my streak going. Oh, I already have a streak. Yeah, so as long as you have 4, you can use this Rending Bark, which basically puts a plus 50% incoming damage on the enemy, which is super necessary in my case.
The enemy has launched the heads of the slain into the city. We cannot allow this terror to break the hope of the people.
Okay, so I got this quest, and you want to be in officer mode for this. It'll make it faster. So what I like to do is I like to grab 5 heads up here. Okay, so I got 4. Here's 5. So once I got 5 heads, then you head down. And you can come down here, and there's a rope that allows you to go down to the city. And you should definitely prioritize this quest over anything.
Look to the fields! A siege tower of the enemy approaches!
So even with that siege tower, you want to do this first. You can take care of the tower when you have time. This is the priority. And I do like to put my floaty names on here so I know exactly where things are.
Those grapnels and lessen their burden on the wall.
Then you want to encourage these soldiers here. I forgot how many heads I have to get platinum, but it'll let me know once I've gotten to platinum. Get that one right here in this corner. Let me cheer her up. It is a lot of heads you have to pick up, for sure. It's not a hard quest. The only problem you could run into is if they clear the waves too fast upstairs. Because I still need to do the siege tower after this. So I'm up to gold. Oh no! I think the wave ended. I might not have time to go do the tower. Yeah, I hear the trolls. Oh no. I think I shouldn't have fired that catapult. Let's keep going here though. This should be the last head. Yeah, so I got the platinum there. Let me run upstairs. Hopefully I have enough time. I think I heard the trolls in, though. Okay. So, where am I? I'm over here. Yeah, the trolls are already up there. Oh, no, not good. Not good. I think I'm screwed. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I need to get these. I'm like trying to... Oh, my God. I'm messing this up royally. Yeah, those trolls might be killing soldiers, but the only way I can probably save this is if I destroy this tower. That's my only possible salvation of this for a platinum. I need to do this before they kill those trolls, and hopefully those trolls don't destroy the barricade, which I think they did. Because if you don't aggro those trolls, they go straight for the barricades, which is not good. All right, let me get this hook here. Yeah, they're gonna kill that troll, man.
Make haste! Assail the tower and set it ablaze!
All right, let's go. Do I have time to do this? No, he says we have triumph.
Their attack. Men, repair what you can and make
Oh,
ready
no.
for the next assault.
Come on. Get the powders. Get the powders.
My eyes. Their numbers still grow, even after all we have slain.
If they cannot master the wall, they will make for the great gate.
Get the powder.
No weapon or beast can penetrate the gate, methinks.
Ah,
It would be the
no!
enemy's greatest folly to send his forces against it.
Dang it.
The tower burns! Escape to the wall before it collapses!
That
He
sucks.
sends no orc against it. Look beyond the flames towards Osgiliath.
That
The
sucks.
great Ram Grand has been repaired and makes for Minas
Oh, wait.
Tirith.
I did get
We
platinum.
must move to
I
the
did get
gate
platinum.
once and make our stand against the enemy.
I got a platinum on it. Oh, wow. Even though I completely butchered that, I got a platinum. Moral of the story is don't fire the catapult even once during the second wave, or things will go by too fast. Alright, well, I guess that worked. Yeah, it says I got platinum. Awarding medal reward points for completing the defense of Minas Tirith with a platinum medal. Yeah, I got the platinum.
Mumakil! My brother and I will slay them to the last, my friend. But you must defend us and keep the Southrons from gaining a foothold on the wall.
So now I do want to edit in some of the quests that you can get alternatively. So this is another phase 1 quest that you can get, Beast of Harad. There will be 3 Mumakil off in the distance.
Your master holds no power here. Be gone.
So you can use the catapult to kill 2 of them. It'll be weird because you'll see the one in the middle get hit as well, but the one in the middle you cannot kill. It's impossible. As long as you kill the 2 on the side, that's all you need. Now, in addition to killing the 2 Mumakil in order to get platinum, you also have to kill a bunch of Haradrim. So they come here and they try to hurt these soldiers and supplies. They come in through the window. And so what I like to do is set some traps here. I'm recording this audio after the fact. And I put down a tripwire there, but really it's better to put down a bear trap. If you put down a bear trap there, not only will the enemies take damage, but because the damage registers as you doing the damage to them, instead of attacking the civilians and the supplies, the enemies start then chasing you wherever you are. So it's much better to put a bear trap there. Now, while I'm waiting for the waves of the Haradrim, it's also good to do the towers. So you can kind of alternate. You can do like a grappling hook, and then you can go kill some Haradrim. This is probably the easiest quest, I think, for the first wave. Yeah, so nobody's come in yet. The only problem with this quest is that it's one of the longer ones, because you kind of have to wait for all the waves. And sometimes they sneak by, like that guy. I don't know how he got past the tripwire. It's like they went just around it. It's pretty weird. Oh yeah, you'll get these guys coming in. I think there's 4 or 5 waves of them. When I was playing this, I got a little confused, so I thought maybe they came in from the other side and I put a tripwire there, but I didn't know what I was doing. Again, I should have used bear traps. But yeah, it's a low-risk quest. Even if the enemy get through, it takes them a long time to be able to damage the soldiers and supplies. So it's an easy quest, and you can easily alternate it between that and the tower here.
Make haste! Assail the tower and set it aflame!
See, my tripwire got that guy. Just back and forth, 1 action each. I can go in here and do the barrels. Should be a couple more waves here. Supplies are doing okay. Not bad. That scout got by me as well. Now I just have to wait for the other waves to come in. Alright, so I think it's 1 more wave, maybe? Alright, there's the last little rascal. And there you go. That is a platinum on the Beasts of Harad side quest that you can get.
The forces of the enemy have loosed flaming projectiles into the first circle of the city. We must douse the flames and rescue any who might be trapped in the blaze.
Okay, so for this quest, you have to come here. You got to go downstairs. And then you got to douse some flames and rescue some citizens. I do like to turn on the floaty names for this, just so I can actually see the areas.
Holds no power here. Be gone.
Yeah, this helps you see the civilians that you need to heal. So you need to quench 6 fires. Oh, and it does help to be an officer for this. Just because it allows you to heal civilians faster.
Look to the fields. A siege tower of the enemy approaches.
Or the cooldown to heal civilians is much lower on officer stance. So there is a siege tower upstairs, but that's not the priority. The priority are the side quests. You'll have plenty of time to deal with the siege tower.
Weaken those grapnels and lessen their burden on the wall.
I hate the floaty names, but for this quest it's helpful because there's so many civilians here and it's hard to tell like which ones you have to save. The ones you have to save, obviously, they get the little name above them. You have plenty of time to do this quest. It's like 6 minutes or something, so it's not that crunchy of a time. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it is 4 civilians and 6 debris. For platinum, that is. Okay, there you go. So that's platinum. The flames are doused and the civilians are safe. So now I can return upstairs.
The depth of Sauron's malice weighed heavily on the men of Gondor, my friend. Let us bolster their resolve before the hour is too late.
So this is a quest that you can get during the second phase of the battle. It's called Despair in the Streets, and it's similar to the Awash with Flame ones. You have to come down here and basically rescue civilians from underneath the rubble and also encourage them. It helps to be in officer stance. And you'll actually see that Mithrandir is going to come down here and help you with this. He'll actually encourage a lot of these civilians himself. So there he comes. You have plenty of time to do this. This is one of the easier quests. So yeah, he'll basically heal up all these soldiers here, as you can see.
Look to the fields. A siege tower of the enemy approaches.
Yeah, so you see most of those guys that were here, he healed up. It does help to put on the floaty names here as well. That way you can identify all the different things you need to interact with.
Weaken those grapnels and lessen their burden on the wall.
And like I mentioned, the officer stance definitely helps because the cooldown for healing these soldiers is actually pretty long. Unless you have the upgrades on officer. And I think most of the stuff, if not all, is concentrated in the central area here. I'm just kind of peeking around to see if there's anything else, but it's not that bad. As always, your priority is to do the side quest before dealing with the siege tower. Just gotta wait for the cooldown here. By the way, I don't think you guys care so much about this, but it took me so long. It took me so many tries to be able to get this quest to spawn. looking for the last one here. Having a hard time finding it. Let me get on my pony and check around. But yeah, I think I did this epic battle like 20 times before I could get this quest to pop up as one of the possible ones. I don't know if it's supposed to be rarer than the other ones, but it certainly seemed that way to me. Technically, it should be a 1 in 3 chance, but there it is, finally. Platinum on Despair in the Streets.
A Sulahar champion has climbed onto the wall and makes for the injured. He must be stopped before he can cut down our allies.
So this is the epic foe that can spawn during the second stage. And again, you have 30 seconds to kill him in order to get platinum. So I like to be in Vanguard stance so I could use that skill that increases his incoming damage by 50%. And then I just DPS him as fast as I can. I switched these guys to 2-hand stance already, so we're good to go. There we go. I was able to get him pretty quick that time. So that is indeed a platinum for that epic foe. Thank God. Hello, boys. This is Renaissance Gaming coming to you live from the future, simply to verify platinum completion on all of the quests here for the defense of Minas Tirith. So you can see I got a platinum on Despair in the Streets, Reign of Death, Beasts of Harad, Awash with Flames, Epic Foe Ahartal, Hand of the First Blade, and the Epic Foe Rakatal Faramir's Bane. Perfect. So I hope you enjoyed. Alright, and once you have gotten all your platinums and you are satisfied, we can continue the actual epic quest.
Stand, soldiers of Gondor. Do not give in to fear.
The fighting is fierce, but the enemy has not yet broken our line. Stand, soldiers of Gondor, do not give in to fear. They must be strong. This is the hour, Kippen.
Grond approaches. It must not reach the gate.
Alright, so we're going to be doing the next epic battle in the next episode, so thanks for watching, and I hope to see you there.
Thanks for stopping by the Renaissance Gaming Monastery. I hope you join our community on Discord and Twitter. These videos are produced with a lot of hard work and love. If you think they're worth $1, I'd be grateful for your contribution. You can send a thanks donation or become a member on YouTube. You can also support through PayPal, Patreon, or even with cryptocurrency. All links are in the description. See you on the next video.